Hi guys, Vechs here. Welcome back to Super Hostile Online, and I just wanted to make a quick video about my most recent addition. I'm still working on the SHO 3.0 update. Effectively, is what it is. It's a big update. Um, I've been working on it for months now, and basically, I want to redo a lot of the core. Like game mechanics and stuff. Which is actually a good time to do it because Minecraft 1.12 and 1.13 are forcing a lot of changes. Essentially, Mojang was just like, "Hey, we're doing this stuff. It's gonna break your map, and we're just gonna do it. So here's what's what will break in the map, and just a heads up with that." So okay, fair enough. They're doing that. I basically need to go through SHO and redo every single command block in the game, and redo all the loot tables, all of them. Um, so yeah, so that it's going to take some time to do, but it's got to be done. I've got no choice. The choices are either don't do that and leave SHO on Minecraft 1.11 forever, or update to 112 and then to 113 and actually update it. And fix the stuff that Mojang is going to make me fix by with their updates. So one of the things is, for example, game mode, like game mode 0 takes you to that. I believe that is going to be removed from the game. Any command block that messes with game modes like this is going to be set to game mode S for survival. It works now, you see. Game mode C for creative, A for adventure, and SP for spectator. Um, so uh, that's change. I don't know if it was necessarily needed to happen, but that Mojang changes it, so got to update all the command blocks. That another thing they're doing is like TP Vechs to where I am. Effectively goes, I think, to like centered. If I teleport to TP Vechs to 1,100 or to 10,100, 10,000, yeah. Okay, so as you see, I go right to the center of the block. You saw that it actually automatically sent me to 10,000.5, 100, 10,000.5. Minecraft 1.13 will not do that. You will have to manually type in 10,000.5 if you actually want it to do that. I that may cause issues with teleporters that are more precisely set. I don't know. I think the teleporter should be mostly safe because it's going to be an offset of like a half of a block, so it's probably okay. But anyway, so that's the thing. They're doing the game modes, the coordinates. They redid some of the syntax in the command blocks, especially with lore. Any item, any item in a command block that has lore text on it needs to be retyped because you need quotes now, where before you did not need quotes. So here's the stuff in the new format. I've got the well, you know what? Let me just show you. Okay, so the subject of this video mainly is Square One Training Dojo. It's an addition. I had sort of like this informal town hall meeting with a bunch of people in Discord, and we all talked about. Basically, I just took requests from the community, what they wanted in the update. I have a list here. Sunflowers, more dojos, more experience shops. Basically, you can buy XP with gold to help you get back. If you die, you can get back to your level quickly. You can just basically convert the gold to XP, which is effectively banking your XP in the form of gold. More gold drops. Yeah, the gold is intentionally with SHO. My idea was to start. I would rather the game be too hard than too easy. I would rather the loot be too few than too much. So I intentionally started like stingy, and then I was going to gradually like let more and more stuff drop. Um, yeah, more lands in survival mode. Uh, more fatigue tag loot chest. Yep, yep. Casino. Um, more dojos and stuff. This, like for example, making things a little easier. The the hats do not require, the tag requirements of the hats have been eased up, as you can see here. You can actually get up to a level 4 class. Basically, you can hit level 90 any way you want to before you actually need to go get the floor 10 tag. That starts at level 100. So you will be able to get the max rank by level 20, floor 25 of the dungeons, whereas before it was much, much higher. So you'll be able to access higher level hats, I believe, almost immediately if you log in. After the update, you log in, and you'll just be able to go get a new hat that's even more powerful than the one you had. So anyway, there's that. But for new players and people who struggle, we talked about an idea to basically have like this, like a square one, like bare minimum equipment type deal. So square one training dojo, you can get full armor here, but you lose all your XP and items. So you go back to square one. Get it? Yeah, okay. So you come in here and you go to this thing. Let's say I'm in game mode A. It's A now, guys, and I have 5,000 XP, which put me at level 48. And now the thing is like I would have just died, right? And I've got nothing. So this is designed for people who have nothing and feel like they have to start over. People have complained sort of before about being in a death loop where they died and lost all their stuff and they can't make any progress because they don't have anything to fight with. This is intended to be basically for those people. Not really. You don't really want to have to come here. But it is better than just having absolutely nothing. So you come in here, and what you give up is you give up all your XP levels, and it wipes your inventory. So if you've got any gold or something you've found maybe that you want to keep, stick it in your ender chest or in your locker. Your inventory will be wiped here. So what you get is a full suit of leather armor, and you get a pretty powerful saturation and strength buffs. So let's just demonstrate it. Click. Vechs has gone back to square one with the noob suit. So colloquially, yeah, it's the noob suit. So if you look what I've got leather armor with the little square one logo, square one helm, square one armor, leggings, boots. So it's better than nothing. It will reduce some damage. Perhaps more important than the armor, actually, you get this, Saturation 2. And you also get blindness and nausea because I want to annoy you so that you are discouraged from doing this too much. It's meant to be slightly annoying. So let's say you want to run out to... let's go east. Oh, this is really annoying. Well, it's only a minute. But effectively, you have 4 minutes of. There we go. You have 4 minutes of saturation and 10 minutes of 5 minutes of saturation and 10 minutes of strength. Pretty high ranks here. And the strength is meant to let you go kill stuff, even if you don't have a weapon. You can just punch stuff. I was going to give you an actual sword, and then I was like, you could just drop the sword on the ground, and even if it has vanishing, that's not the same as you dying with it, really. So you can make it outside the city, and I believe still have a few minutes of basically, I think like almost like God mode farming. I'm just going to run off this and see if it kills me or not. Nope. Yep. So what this saturation effect does is it maxes out your saturation, meaning that you have like health regen. So if you run out here, game mode A, yeah, okay, I'm in adventure mode, good. And strength, so let's go find some enemies. What's the difficulty? Oh, normal, okay, good. So around here, there's some enemies. Let's go kill them. Oh, skeleton, excellent. I hate skeletons. Let's see if I can fight this guy with my strength. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, so you basically have like the Berserk pack from Doom. And I've got how much is I've got it for a little while. Now as you can see, they're not dropping any custom drops at all. It's because all the loot tables are broken because of the change that Mojang's done. So this is why I've got to go back and redo like all the loot tables. Oh wow, spider jockey, that's cool. That may actually be slightly too good. We'll see. I may need to nerf the strength one level. Have one less level of strength. Or reduce the duration. I gotta say though, like just punching the crap out of enemies like this is pretty fun. Okay, so I came over, killed some enemies. Huh. Maybe the loot tables aren't completely broken. I'll need to look at them because I know they were not working correctly on one enemy type. It may have to do if there's any items with lore text in the enemy's drop table. That may be it. Do any of these have lore text? No, they don't. So maybe that is the key there. Because that's essentially what's changed is the lore text, and a lot of my items do have lore text on them. So how do I hit with how hard do I hit with an axe? 2 hits. So basically, I don't want ow. Oh man, yeah, yeah. I might lower the strength by one level. It's meant to replicate, like, a wood axe or a wood or stone sword or something. How long are we at? Okay, so my saturation just ran out. Now the saturation is the really important one because it's effectively like constantly eating food automatically for like 10 minutes straight, or 5 minutes in this case. There we go. The armor's wearing out very quickly as well. It's already like half gone. Yeah, and you can see that now that the saturation is gone, my food bottomed out, and now I'm no longer regenerating HP. So now I'm back to like a normal person. I do have a very nice attack buff though. So the intention of this, now that the saturation's run off, let's get back to safety and take a look at what I farmed up real quick. So the intention is that you died and like lost everything, and you just need a bit of help. Starting from, oh, look at that! Random people just like left random loot here. So I got some food, some gold to buy more food with. Which is pretty important there. Rotten flesh to eat right away. Start regenerating my health back. And several weapons, even a bow. And 18 arrows. So basically I'm back in the game. I've got some armor, I've got some weapons, I've got a little bit of food. The alternative was spawning with nothing in the town square. So that's what this system is, trying to offset. And I think the strength value here, maybe it needs to be strength 1 instead of 2. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with this. Yeah. I might slightly turn down the duration of the strength as well. But it's intended for you to be able to come out and just run out here and farm some enemies and get some drops and just get back in the game essentially. All right, well, I'm going to go back to work. I need to add sunflowers. I need to add more dojos. I need to add more dungeons. I need to add experience shops. I need to add the other stuff in, and maybe a new island. Maybe some more. I need to redo all the loot tables. I need to probably turn up the amount of gold that drops slightly. Because there's people that play on SHO and they play like 8 hours a day or more, and they have lots of stuff, and that's just always going to happen. Like, no matter what settings I use on the server, there's going to be people that just play all the time and have lots of stuff. That's just a fact of life. But I'm not really aiming to design the game or the server around like playing that much every day. It should be something where you can like log on with some friends and go do a dungeon and have some fun, and then like that's it. Like something you can pick up and play. Maybe spend an hour or two on. It's not supposed to be an MMO where you like go have to grind and farm like all day for something. There may be rare stuff that drops, but I'm not intending you to have to go like farm for it. So if the amount of gold that drops reflects like, oh, you farm for an hour and now you've got a decent amount of gold to spend, that should be fine. I need to cough. Pardon me. But I'm not overly actually worried about the gold being inflated, because the harder dungeons they're probably going to kill you, and there'll always be a market for people who want to use gold to quickly get levels so that they can get like the best class hats. Because that's a effective way to just suck money out of the economy, is you letting you use your gold to get your hats back if you die. I've always loved the sword up there. It's really pretty. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Let me know what you think in the video comments. I'm definitely going to lower that strength down to probably strength 1. I should not be killing enemies that quickly with... Oh! I should delete that at some point or move it. That should not... Actually, that looks kind of cool. Maybe I'll leave it there. Huh. It's just some random thing I made. Alright. Oh, man, I do like the way this looks at night. It was really pretty. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Just to go ahead and assume that it's strength 1, not strength 2. I'm going to go change that like right now. And I might knock 2 minutes of duration off that strength buff. We'll see. Yep. Anyway, I'm going to get back to work. I'll see you guys next video. And I know I should probably do... I will be trying to put out more update videos to let you know that I'm not dead. I'm in fact alive, and I have been working on stuff. Sorry about that. I do apologize. I should have put out more update videos to let you know what I've been... the kind of stuff I've been working on. But yeah, I'll see you guys next video. Until then, as always, take it easy.